It's go time. Hello, beautiful people. We are on day 188 of Office Hours. Office Hours. Of course, that is the Five Nation check-in across all of the fandoms. We're talking about 2 million people over at Scam School, youtube.com/Scam School, youtube.com/Modern Rogue with 1.7 million subscribers and following, over 1 million followers over at x.com/Wood. Yes, we do peek in on the 3 dozen or so people who check in with us at LinkedIn, but of course, the ones I'm in love with, the ones whose faces I want to tattoo on my name. Scratch that. Reverse it. It's these fine folks, these ones, the elites, the Diamond Club. These are the guys who at the conventions and the cons get to flash the secret gang sign. Has been done on multiple international television shows. Yeah, that's right. Let's go with that. Hey guys, so as you know, we are at war with the robots. No, take that back. We're not at war with the robots any more than we're at war with pickaxes or tanks. Those are just the tools. We're at war with the bad guys. The bad guys have robots. They're using them to fool people and scam them out of billions of dollars. It keeps on doubling. We're heading towards $40 billion a year of fraud. And by golly, we're not just going to sit here in the face of the Scampocalypse. No, we're going to learn all the tools of deceit. Take the tools of the scammers so that we can become scam-proof. And to do that, we're walking through the back catalog of Scam School. Scam School was the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. So Scam School is the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. And today, we are at episode 86, a number that's in the headlines as we record this very program. But no, we're not talking about murdering anyone. We're talking about episode 86, how to strike a match on your teeth and look like a badass gunslinger. This was, wow, we're getting close to the end of 2009. This one was recorded at the Department of Spontaneous Combustion. Think I nailed that. Our first shoot over in Oakland. We're going to watch the entirety of this episode. You guys are going to post your questions, and then I'm going to reveal all the behind-the-scenes details, and then we're going to gamble like a bunch of degenerates. It's going to be great. Here we go. How to light a match with your teeth. Here we go.
Remember when your parents said never play with matches? They were just kidding. This scamtacular episode of Scam School brought to you by Squarespace and GoDaddy. Welcome to the show that's even more fun than ants in your pants. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and when it comes to Scam School, the only thing the audience loves more than playing with fire is really dangerous tricks. So we combine the two, because tonight, we're playing with matches. Howdy guys, I'm Brian. What's your name?
Hey, I'm Liz.
Liz and?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. Now here's the thing, on Scam School, sometimes it's all about winning a free drink, sometimes it's about doing something really stupid and or dangerous and playing with fire. Lucky for you, this is one of those playing with fire episodes. Awesome. But don't worry, we're here at the Department of Spontaneous Combustion, which means everything has to be safe, right? I'm going to show you, and better yet, I'm going to teach you not one, but 2 stupid things you can do with matches. So we'll start with number 1 here.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh, God.
There we go. That's one stupid thing.
Wow, that's epic.
Epically retarded. But then there's part 2.
Moderately amusing. Oh.
There you go. I can tell you're excited about the second part.
Jeez.
I did say it was dangerous. All right, I'm going to teach you guys both of these, and we're going to explain how to do it.
Okay.
But first, we have to thank our sponsors. All right, let's talk about Squarespace for a bit. By now, you know that anyone who's
Oh
ever mattered
boy,
in the
that
history of the internet
escalated
is running
quickly,
over
beautiful
Squarespace.
people.
You know
Yeah, of
why?
course. I remember Squarespace. Hooray, Squarespace. If you're using Squarespace, make sure to use promo code ROGUE. Forget about this other old code. So let's talk about how English is a living language. And the R word had a moment in the late aughts. Anyway, then I flung flaming match head at a volunteer. That was something, man. That was crazy. You will notice that this is early on where I noticed that I just had the kind of teeth to pop it forward. Nowadays, I skip straight to telling people to rake it across the front of their teeth. It's a little bit of a different move, but it's so much more reliable. I actually still have not gotten to the point where I have trouble finding those Strike Anywhere matches, but I have no doubt that the safety reasons to not have them are plentiful.
We're going to start off with the easier of the two. And it's way easier, especially if you use paper matches, because paper matches produce much less flame. But to actually put a match out on your tongue is really pretty simple. All you need is a lot of saliva, and you just wipe it down. And when you do that, there's never enough heat on any one part of the tongue. You'll actually never even really feel the heat at all. A couple of things though, you don't want to take a long time. The longer you wait for it to burn, the weaker the wood between the match and the head is, and the likelier it is that the match head will pop off and actually burn on your tongue.
Delicious.
The good news is when you burn your tongue, and you will, forgot to mention that part, absolutely you will get burned trying to learn how to do this. And if you don't get burned, you'll probably fling a match head at somebody across the way from you, and they will get burned. So in fact, nobody should ever try this ever. Anyone at all. In fact, all of a sudden I'm realizing I never really cleared this with revision 3 safety before we decided to teach it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna light it. Once it's lit, give it just a couple of seconds. If you wanna be chicken, you can keep the flame tiny and just wipe it right away like that, right? If you want to make it look good, you can turn it upside down to get a little more of the match head burning, and then just wipe it down the front of your tongue. You'll never even feel the hit.
You don't have to like twist it. You just.
You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. If you twist it, you're going to get more of the match head, more of the hot part of the match head wiping around your tongue, so it'll feel a little bit warmer, but you have a much more increased chance of actually putting out the match when you go down. Because if you do it kind of half-ass, you can be like this, where you go, and then it doesn't go out, and everyone's just like, you're afraid of the flame, right? So you got to make love to the flame and go, like that. I didn't mean that for to be as sexual as it said. All right, let me get you guys to try it here.
Okay.
Each of you guys grab a match. You can strike it on the side of the box. You don't have to quite learn to light it on your teeth just yet.
After you. Good. All right.
All right, tongue out. Now make sure there's lots of saliva on your tongue, and just wipe it down. Look at that! Just like that! Very well done. All right, 2 out of 3. We've done it. Now whose turn is it?
All right, you can do it.
All right, Liz. There you go. It's lit. Tongue out. Lots of saliva. Wipe it down. Hey! See, it's easy, right? But now here's the important part.
Doesn't taste too bad.
Can you light a match with your teeth?
Oh, what a sneaky way to get two
This week we have a
sponsors
killer submission
in.
in
So
our
this
quest to
is
find the
less of a
ultimate
thematic
User
C
Bubba
block,
registered the
but
domain,
it is a
quoted
structural C block.
worstplacetowork.com and sent me this letter saying that his company, quote, recently fired me after working there for 4 years. They told me they would not promote me because I'm in school, so I requested a demotion. Instead, they fired me for asking for the demotion because they want people who want to move up. They earned the Best Places to Work award because all the employees are afraid of getting fired for giving a bad review, so I'm officially giving them the award they deserve.
Wow.
That is freaking epic, dude. If you want to submit your domain snag, head on over
Do you like the way we just tap dance around the liability of revealing what company that is? Although I don't think it's too hard to figure out. That's hilarious.
You want absolutely free, then make sure to send them on over
All
to
right,
me
here
at
we go.
Brian at revision3.com so we can feature them right here on the show.
Okay, second part, to light a match with the teeth. And that's so cool. That's such like a Clint Eastwood Gunslinger thing to do. Just walk up and pop, you light a match with your teeth. It's a little bit tougher and it doesn't always work, But if you just want to goof off with your friends, this might impress them. A couple of things you want to do is, first of all, always get strike anywhere matches. Now, they often, in this same kind of box, will have them that say strike on box matches. Make sure they're strike anywhere. So regular matches has only the red phosphorus. I think that's what it is. But whatever that substance is, they only have the red stuff on there. And when you strike it, it just strikes just on the box. Strike anywhere matches, you can actually, any place you can get enough friction to heat up that white part will immediately go ahead and light up. Now the amazing thing is that you can actually get that white part hot enough to ignite just with the surface area on the very front of your teeth. But the thing is, most of them, right out of the box, you'll notice have very little of the white tip at the end. What you want to do is pick out the ones that have big honking white tips on the end, because the more of that white stuff, the easier it is to combust right on the tip of your teeth. Now, second thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you get enough friction to actually light that white part of the match. So for that, what you got to do is make sure that your teeth are dry. So take a napkin and dry them off. The drier they are, the better it'll work. And second of all, when you put it on your teeth, find a niche that covers as much of the surface area as you could possibly get. For example, if you just try it on the tip of the tooth like this, you're not going to get enough surface area to actually ignite it. So if you want to actually play it safe, see, this is way less cool, right? You don't see the gunslinger walk into a bar and say, "Hold on, gentlemen."
Let me dry my teeth off.
You want pressure, you want maximized surface area, and a couple of different ways to do it. If you want to pop it forward, if your teeth happen to be the right shape, you should be able to pop it forward. It'll totally ignite. Sometimes your teeth aren't that way, so you can drag it crossways across the teeth, and then you get something like this. Like that, and it ignites it.
Okay.
But now you understand the principles, so let's see you guys go to town. Okay, so remember, you want to pick out the matches that have the most white area on there. You're going to use your napkin. Yeah, there you go. Lots of that one right there.
Thank you, Colleen, again, for picking out the matches.
Yeah, dude, she totally cherry-picked all the good ones. Actually, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to make you guys try the other one. Yeah. Oh, did it work? Did it work? You started too early. Okay, couple of things to remember. Okay, couple of things to remember. There is a chance that that white match head will pop off in your mouth or fling over to someone else. So make sure wherever you're doing this, you have proper safety controls.
Really?
Yeah, apparently that's true. That's what I'm told.
It's never happened to you before.
No, not more than once at the same shoe. No way. Like that. Go for it, go for it. No, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You can hear it going? Yeah! Right on! All right, now put it out. Well, it went out naturally. All right, Liz. No pressure.
All right, yeah.
You can
I
hear
did it the sideways way. That was easier.
Sideways way is going to be way easier.
Really?
Yeah. You're starting up in the crook of your mouth, like up here, and the problem is it has to go down and then across. So instead, go across your incisor. Start in the middle right of one incisor, like this, here, and then just drag across, like that, and then it should light.
I don't think so. Drag it like further.
There you go. All the way across. Just straight across. When you drag it crosswise across your incisors, what will happen is as your teeth are in it, it'll dig out a groove to where it should stay flat all the way across. And you should be able to just go, up. Like that. Look at that. We got it down. Just relight this. We'll put it out on our tongues. Well done. Oh! There you go. Well done.
I don't know.
All right, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Do you want a confidence booster here? I will light this on your teeth. There you go. There you go. Closer, closer. There you go, right? So we'll put this right in here. That didn't hurt, did it? All right, now you can put this one out. Yeah! Well done! It takes a lot of practice, and you never know when you're going to figure out what works right for your mouth. But I noticed that your teeth actually seem really smooth on the bottom. You got pretty teeth. And so that can actually be a problem. If your teeth are too smooth, it's too tough to get proper friction on there. So if you have kind of rough teeth on the bottom, I tell you, you guys are good sports, regardless of whether or not you ever do this again. Thank you guys so much. That was a lot of fun. First, last, and always, think safety. Now, I'm not gonna lie, sooner or later, you're gonna get burned trying this effect. Be prepared for that. But more importantly, make sure you don't set the house on fire. Make sure you actually have a fire extinguisher there. Take proper safety precautions. Don't go suing me or Revision 3. In fact, nobody should try this scam ever. Forget I ever said anything. But if you do try this little trick, remember that the shape of your teeth has a huge impact on how well it works, whether or not you can pop the match forward or if you're better off striking it off to the side. Do whatever works best for you. If you have any questions, you can hit us up at the forums at scamschool.tv, where coincidentally you can see all of our episodes right back to episode 1. If you want to suggest your bar scam, you can hit me up at brian@revision3.com. If you're doing the Twitter thing, you can follow the show at twitter.com/scamschool, or you can follow my goofy adventures all over the United States at twitter.com/schwood. Next week, we're doing a special episode of Scam School where I'm going to perform the entire episode using only shadow puppets. Now, so far, I only have a spider and a rabbit, but I'm working on my shadow pint. In fact, actually, I'm gonna go get a real pint right now.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one indeed. Yeah, man. Let's see. We had we had a linguistic reminder of times gone by. We had possibly assault. We had invasion of personal space. Man, this is definitely a Brian who didn't have 3 near adult daughters. Different times. I don't know if I'd let that guy date one of my daughters. But at this point, my Darwinian fitness has already been proved. So take that, Gene Pool. All right. A couple of production notes. Man, the multicam stuff is really good. The snapping back and forth with the off-color perspective, instant flashbacks, looks really, really great. This was a great moment. Bonk. Oh my God. What a... Nowadays, that would be like 90% of the entire video. It's just... That would be the beginning. That would be the callback. That would be the running gag. Oh my God. Let's see. And then we get to the actual explanation. Well, this is interesting. I wonder why engagement is so high right there. Especially... Yeah, I don't know. It's just a photo of Brian Brushwood sticking his tongue out lusciously on the internet. No idea why that would be the most replayed moment. Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, Rise of the Machines in the background. Let's see. I agree, Cliff Horn. Hey there, 9 of 12. Yeah. All right. Oh, it could be the Department of Spontaneous Combustion in the background. That could be it. So, one of the beauties of YouTube is that this is part of the back catalog of all of them that were there on the channel the day the channel opened. And some of them got discovered, some of them didn't. So we play a little game called Guess Attack. Ooh, we need a theme. So I got to pick a theme music for Guess Attack. But I don't want to... Yeah, that's all right. Some other time. Guess Attack. And so if you head on over to guessattack.com, guessattack.com, there we go. Then you guys can lock in your guesses as to how many views this episode has gotten since it started its tenure on YouTube. Some of them, they've been as high as 1.4, 1.5 million views. Some have been as low as 4,500. And today, our guesses are Magic 51 with 21,000, Muslix at 60,000, BioCal 42,888, G James B 69,420, nice. Cliff 65,432, Kurometa Narcissus 12,870, Lone Dog $1, Bob. Charles Rubach, 78,499. Curtis Hoffman, 6956, 25,000. Joey H666, 50,000. Bantarat, 42,000. Argyle Gargoyle, 121. Matt York coming in at 45,000. Wago with 214,562. Finally, Flying Car 100 with 33,333. And the actual number of views is, wait for it. Oh, wait for it. There it is. Okay, all right. It is 62,386. 62,386. So we're about to find out who is the one. There we go. So BioCow's using the baked-in tool over at twitch.tv/nightattack. Guesses are closed at 62,386, which means we get to look at the leaderboard. Muslix was off by just 2,386. Congratulations, Muslix. Second place goes to Cliff Horn, off just by 3,000. And finally, G. James B., third place, pulling in a bronze medal, just off by 7,034. Congratulations to the three of you guys. When we get around to keeping score, it eventually is going to be the most important contest. We're coming for you, Kalshi. We're coming for you. What are the other prediction markets? Kalshi is the wildly irresponsible one. I forget the other one. That doesn't seem right. I know I've seen it at least 100 times myself. Now, keep in mind, some of our memories are going to be a little bit mixed up on this because we did start doing the Scam School remixes. Guys, look, not for nothing. I do have a pretty good track record of being ahead of the curve on YouTube trends. Like, before shorts, before you were allowed to remix and play other stuff, before React channels were a thing, we were already stealing content and reacting to it on the BB Live show. Then it became a thing, then it became a licensed thing, then that all blew up, now it's just baked into YouTube, right? We were way early on remixes. We figured out that all of the old stuff was trapped in too long of a modality to understand. So we did Scam School remix episodes. A lot of these early episodes, you remember the Scam School remixes, not the original ones. And then that was before shorts. And then when shorts came along, we divvied up all of the content long before Opus Clips was doing it. I ran on Jordan Breeding Engine. Whoops. Yeah, I ran on Jordan Breeding. Yep. He sliced up thousands of pixels. Nobody has watched more of these episodes than Jordan Breeding. And he was the one that started crafting those beautifully excellent fine loops that we started mixing and dropping like singles all over the stuff. Polymarket. Thank you, Lord Tyler. That's what I was trying to think of. And now, my current bet is that YouTube has a robot problem. YouTube is probably thinking, guys, we have a robot problem. Everybody wants to make a faceless channel that is algorithmically generated that allows everybody to, oh goodness, well, that's neat, to just manufacture a bunch of, oh, where's my words? Did they get deleted? There we go. Sure, you guys go nuts. The whiteboard is open. At any rate, they got a robot problem. I am of the opinion that YouTube is going to do whatever it takes to get authentic humans featured. Authentic humans having authentic experiences, especially community-driven. In other words, here's a crazy thing. I strongly suspect that all of that gum-flapping language that they give about being creator-focused ultimately is truly how they feel. Oh, I think I need to edit this. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. There we go. I think I fixed it. And then I'm going to fix it over there. I fixed it twice. Got him. Great. Now I'm going to save this. So, another great thing about YouTube. Here's another thing that I suspect they're going to care about is I believe that they're serious, that they want real creators talking to real people. So that's why. Oh, look at that. They have a full transcript. Interesting. There we go. 74 comments. So I'm going to reply to a bunch of these old comments. You guys can go. Thank you very much for writing the office hours in there. I don't know why the one I pasted didn't show up. There you go. Well done. Oh, man. Guys, I booked somebody to mow the lawn. I hear them mowing the lawn. It's my dad. I think we might be able to get a visit from Dad here in a bit. We'll see. Retargeted. That's right. It is retargeted ads. I'm the host of Statue of Liberty. Was going for Sonic Boom. Set my guitar on fire. Uh-oh. The more white stuff, the better. Girls giggle. Ha-ha. That's a 12-year-old joke. Boy, it's so wild. Like, we're all so young at this point. Now we're all middle-aged. I light and put the fire of a match with my eyeballs. Nice. You just got a new subscriber. Hooray. Sorry I'm late. Awesome. Is that what a girl pretending to be impressed by a guy looks like? Yes. Has anyone explained the real reason strike anywhere matches work? I don't know. I think it's something to do with glass fibers mixed in. Why am I here? Quarantine has me at an ultimate low. Now we're past it. Join us for the live streams. Brian. Wow, it's been a long time. This is the first video I found before I knew Scam School. Nice. Remember when the cop told you to not smoke too heavy stuff? Nice video. Strike anywhere matches are illegal in Denmark. Really? Crazy. Does Denmark have a lot of forest fires, or? Somehow aspects of this channel remind me of Household Hacker. I wonder what up with Household Hacker? I learned this from Bender. Nice. Boy, out of the corner of my eye, I love seeing all of the cursors dancing around. It's like a bunch of flies. Just like it looks. Man, you couldn't miss that nose. Oh, okay, all right. Let's get out of here. Don't be nice. There we go. Yes. I wonder if you could use this and then breathe out the smoke. Try it. Let me know. Do you have to use strike anywhere matches? Yes. Things. Okay, what are these? They're probably... Oh, those are ad skips. Boo! That's right. We're, by the way, buckle up because the comments are going to go a little bit feral. We'll see how many of them survive to this day. But the when I first started lovingly tending to the YouTube channel, the comments were without exception. Number one comment was ad skip link. The other one was stupid hair. Accurate. Set the girls on fire. Oh, here. A hilarious moment. Poor pool table. I feel lucky I found Scam School. Awesome. I'm afraid to like this because my friends will see the video. Ah, the curse of Scam School. It's good they don't have a lot of views. I don't want everyone knowing this. What if there's no white stuff on the matchstick? Then it won't work. All right, that's pretty good. Is that clip horn? I see we're having a contest on the size of... That's right, yours is bigger than mine, Cliff. Well done. Thumbs up for more Scam School. Woo. Nobody will believe it, but I have a match in front of me, and I try the lip trick. Because I only have a safety match, the tooth trick will not work. I believe you. I strike with my teeth. I set my hair on fire. They bull charge. Nice. This girl really thinks he's an idiot. The other's trying to be nice. Correct. Brian, I love your show, but recently lit matches and drinks on a pool table rail, you're killing me. What did I say? It's a crime, I know. That sounds like past Brian. Oh no, canceled. Why am I watching this? It was meant to be. I don't think, maybe it's not a good idea to consume alcohol and then try this trick. Toasty mouth. Damn, that sucks. What? Shouldn't take 14 minutes. Okay, get out of here. Don't talk about these fine ladies. Just found a way to prove who's a poser. LOL to all you haters years ago. He has over a million subscribers now and a heap of sponsors and ads before videos. Brian's now loaded. I don't know about loaded. Unless you mean at the bar. The 301st. Oh, do you remember the 301 Club? That was a thing. Was it 309? What was the number that it would link out at? There we go. Wah, 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 wah. We did it. We did it. Good job, team. So now we can reveal my secret shame. I think this whiteboard might be the best thing that we've done. Oh, that's great. I didn't know you could rotate it. That's amazing, Cliff. Very cool. All right, you guys ready for it? Let's take a look at it. All right, so I bought a Mac. That's right. I said it. I meant it. Oh, goodness. Here, let me get this off there. We'll go ahead and we'll connect to Brian's MacBook. So, should I do full screen? No, we could keep it right here. Oh, look at this. So if you're keeping along at home, I know. Yep, I'm with you. I mean, I was able to hold in my mind that the iPhone was rad. But apparently, here's what broke me, is that there are tools available for automation that aren't possible on a PC yet. So this right here, this is the MacBook Neo. It's only, air quotes, $599. It's a budget entry-level Mac. It's under horsepowered. It's cheap and small, but it runs that OS, which means it allows me to engage with the unholy trinity of robots. You can use ChatGPT, which has the ability to take control of your computer and do on-computer stuff. And Codex can write code to execute stuff. And then, what's the other one? And then Atlas Browser. So Atlas Browser is not on PC. Codex can't take control of the computer on PC, but now you can. So you can do stuff like this. For example, let's do this. Computer use demo. Run the demo again, but for the internet watching. Say hello to them and explain in writing what you're doing and why you can only do it on a Mac. Oh, wait. No, this is a different demo. Oh, no, wait. Kill. Hold on. There we go. That's right. There you go. Do the text edit demo again. There we go. Oh, that's funny. For a second, I thought it was... I thought that was the robot moving that mouse, but it's you guys. So what I was able to do on this is I was able to have it... Yeah. So what it's doing right now... There we go. Allow. So it's actually taking control of this computer. Let's see if it opens and does things. Yep. So right now, this is entirely the computer opening up text edit, and it's going to start writing and talking to you. The important thing, what this lets you do is, so right now, if I'm doing like a meta-analysis, here we go. You could see that's the cursor right there kind of glowing. Isn't that crazy? This is Codex controlling a real desktop app through the computer use interface, which you're watching. It opened text edit. I created a new blank document. I am typing this to the app using accessibility controls. The same kind of system hooks that let software click buttons, choose menu items, and extra text. Why this demo is Mac only right now. This particular computer use setup is connected to Mac OS desktop applications, text edits, Apple's built-in Mac text editor, etc., etc. So the concept is general. Codex can watch an app, understand visible UI elements, click, type, and navigate. But this exact text edit demo only works on a Mac because text edit and these Mac OS desktop controls are Mac specific. End of demo. There we go. And so what this allows me to do is automate. We're up to nearly an hour and a half of pre-flight before each of these office hours. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these can be totally automated. For example, let's do this. Let's start a new task. Let's do a new chat. I wonder if I could dictate through this microphone here. I'm working on a proof of concept for an automated task. I'm going to paste a URL for a fan-run wiki site, and your job will be to go to that site, find out what episode 87 is, then go to YouTube, open that video, and collect 5 screenshots from that video and put them in a folder on this computer. Before we begin, say back everything that as you understand it, so I make sure we're on the same page. And so likewise, what I'll do is I'll take DC TVpedia, Scam Show, Scam School list. Yeah, default permissions. Yep. Nope, that sounds right. So we'll see what happens when it does this. And I guess what I could do. My task, once you confirm, is to open that wiki page and identify what episode 87 of Scam School is. Use that episode information to find, open the corresponding YouTube video, capture 5 screenshots. Yep. Correct. Begin. Aha. Look at this. It identified it. It says episode 87 is identified. Dan Martin vanishing coin trick. Aired whenever. How do I get to see all this? It found it. It's moving into capture. Okay. I want to see what's happening. How do I see? Here, I'll ask on a different thing. I'm using Codex on a Mac, and it's doing a agentic task where it's grabbing screenshots from a YouTube video. I'd love to be able to watch what's happening while it's happening. Is that possible? Or is that not a thing? Yes, yes. Aha. It's more like watching the task logs. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. If it's running in the codec app, look for an active task panel. Oh, there it is. It's doing it right there. So it did. It opened up a browser. So now there's its mouse. There's one more fly. Oh, there we go. Allow brute browser use to go to YouTube. Yes. Look at this. It's just watching this episode. And I guess it's going to take a little bit to take screen grabs. We're getting a preview of tomorrow's content. Man, this is why all this should be automated. I should be asleep while it's doing this, but we got to test it and see if that's what it does. Oh. I'm checking the player state, then I'll capture 5 frames at spread out points rather than just grabbing the loading page or controls. Oh, well, this is working so well that it's downright boring. Whoops. Hawk Worley says, isn't that the program that wiped a bunch of data? Yes, indeed, which is why you want to be very careful about permissions. It's a dipshit, crazy intern. So there are insane people who allow things to run amok with privileges. So what you could do is you could set it to... Oh, there's an ad. It just skipped the ad. That's amazing. How about this? It's jumping around. It's skipping to get different images. How about that? BioCow, tell me about the bot that deleted your files you were working on. Yeah, Lone Dog, we'll see whether or not it does that or not. Oh yeah, this is actually a good trick. Are you going to have it do the entire catalog now? Oh goodness, no. Like this is all just 0 to 1. Oh, look at this. So we've got it. It created files. So let's take a look at this. Okay. It's like my brain is having to do double duty. Okay. So in this case, that's a screenshot. Yes, you're not wrong. Technically speaking. This one is not right. So here's what I'll do. That's almost a thing. So this may be just too delicate a task for, well, I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens if we... Here's what I usually do is I say analyze the output and give... I'll just say analyze the output. So now it's actually that metacognition, that kicking it back. Yeah, that's what I'll do, Lord Tyler. I think you're right. Yeah, look at that. It correctly says, aha, there's a real quality problem. Screenshot 2 is an ad frame, not the Scam School episode. And it's going through and it's finding out exactly what you expect it to. It really is like training an intern. And just like an intern, it's going to take a minute before you could trust it with any task that matters. And even then, you're going to want guardrails. You're going to have to say, let's assume it goes totally bonkers. All right. There you go. So now what's funny is instead of just saying take 20 screenshots and pick the best one, what I like to do is whenever I'm about to make a specific request, I try to back out and ask, what is it I really want? Given what we've just learned, And our goal being to have good representative screenshots of the content taught in the trick. What do you recommend? Now, I know full well what I wanted to do, but I want to see if it can come up with the right idea. If it can come up with the right idea, all the best prompting I've ever done has been painting in the negative space of just sort of talking around things and then eventually getting to a point where it says the thing that I totally want, and it says it because it gets the context, and I'm like, execute. Reloading seems to trigger ads. Okay, so it says just go in once. Don't capture until the player's showing. Okay, great, great, great. Use visual verification. Okay, so then I'll ask, oh no, my network seems to be slow. Yeah, that's part of the way I'm able to get this on this screen is I'm running it through Parsec. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it pooped. Hold on. We'll disconnect, we'll reconnect. No? Where's the network issue? Where's the network? I don't like this at all. I like it when things are working. My connection attempt wasn't approved in time. The host needs you to approve your connection. Ah, there we go. Come on. Come on. Does it not like that? It says it should connect. Oh, wait, it is connected. Well, that was fast. It snuck up on me. Okay. Rerun the capture manually, semi-automatically by skimming the video once, choosing timestamps. Okay. Oh, network went out again. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Well, obviously there's a need to fix on that too. The real network issues were the friends we made along the way. Maybe that is the problem, D-Block, because we do have to run it through 12 parsecs. Well, this is somewhat promising. I can see running this the night before and letting it just is going to be very, very slow. But that's what it means to go from 0 to 1 is you got to let it be the dumb way to do it. And so we're going to let it be the dumb way to do it for a little bit. Oh yeah, identify the most replayed part. That's a good idea. To be honest, I think if it just had more time, I think it'll get along better. No. Get out of here. What do you like? All right. Well, then we'll save the rest for tomorrow, for next time. So one of the things I'd like to do is build we could have a bot script. Here's my idea. As we're doing the program, you guys are going to, we have a bot identify all the most active users. And then in the final credits, when we go to this, we can actually have credits roll, and I can read the credits. Old-fashioned scrolling credits. That's all a thing that we can have built in. Yeah, quite literally, that is a viable option. Token issues I hadn't really thought of. I've never bumped into running out of tokens, but that is a thing that I need to be aware of. Yeah, that sounds right. I like the scrolling credits idea as well. All right, gang. Well, then I am out of time on today. Oh man, I got this all set up and I totally forgot to do all these. The formatting is all nice on there. Well, now we're down to this. Good job, team. All right, take care, Sixter 4157. We will see you guys tomorrow. This presentation of Office Hours brought to you by Brian Brushwood. Producer, editor, and host, Brian Brushwood. Mowing the lawn is Brian's dad. Live in the chat is Zoe Brings Bacon. Curtis Hoffman, 6956. Matt York, and Lone Dog 80. Hawk Worley provided the Diamond Club symbol. James Colbot just showed up. The Growly Bear is a bear. Oh, that's right. There's no drones. Although there are drone lawnmowers. We'll get to that someday. All right, beautiful people. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.